position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. So Alabama's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass on second down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Here's the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. It will be a priority to get the passing game up and going, something they really didn't do with one of their biggest weapons last week, David.
Yeah, and last week he just wasn't a big part of the game plan. And I would expect if you want to get explosive plays going and you want to get this offense in a good spot, Jesse, you're going to find this guy on the outside. He can turn matchups into nightmares for the defenses. I think he'll be used early and often this week.
Yes, if I'm the quarterback, I want to get him going early, right? And maybe I'm calling some easy throws, some hitch routes, some slants. Just get him touches, get the juju going, get the focus and the rhythm locked in early in this one to make him a bigger part of our game plan today.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the tight end. And off from the shotgun. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy, a 50-yarder from the left hash. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Got the quick completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Gonna look downfield again. Chugged it away just as he was hit.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Alabama! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
With the grab and the score.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Snags it over the middle. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He'll take it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Saunders. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The give to the back. There he goes. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On fourth down, looking to pass. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. To the air on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Gets it out fast. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's good for Fighting Texas A&M.
Trying play action. It's complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Fighting Texas A&M.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's complete to the left. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Just keeps slinging it. Quickly complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Using the quick game. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO fired complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Flips it out on the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The 12th man, born and standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. It's caught. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quick strike complete.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Saunders. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll run it from the gun. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. They'll go to the ground. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Pulls and fires complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. Nice move there. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A&M comes back out with another first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Working that left side. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on! He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. He'll keep it himself. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies!
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over Iowa. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection on third down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Finds a man in the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Snap from the gun on third down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown tie. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Just adds another dimension to this offense, and the Aggies have had quarterbacks who could run over the years.
Yeah, quarterbacks that can run, and I think about those guys too. I think about run, I think about tempo, I think about scrambling around, making plays, just having that dude at the QB spot.
He breaks a tackle, and he's wrestled to the ground. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Making side adjustments here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the score. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
Well, they try to go with the draw out of the shotgun, but just way too much penetration allowed up front. That defensive line just took that play over.
They get off the rock really fast, get in the backfield. The offensive linemen are supposed to push him upfield. Quarterback's got to sell it. Not anything really in that play in sync, and it doesn't go anywhere.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Crimson Tide now has it on 2nd down as we open the final period. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
The run from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
That's good for fighting Texas A&M.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Runs through the tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And the Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll do it himself. Makes his man miss. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down, they'll go to the air. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He caught it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Direct snap. Creates a little space. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. A strike downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll run the option. Got a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. UMass has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Amherst. They're trailing by 23 to Purdue. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Alabama pushing the tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Under fire. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Complete on third down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on second down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is on its way. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looked, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.